So imagine you're scrambling to fix a leaky roof, right? But you're doing it in the middle of a monsoon downpour.
Oh, that sounds incredibly stressful.
Right, it is. But honestly, that is exactly how most of us treat our family's wellness. I mean, we basically wait for the storm and then we just panic.
Yeah, we really do.
So today for our deep dive, we are exploring a totally different approach to daily wellness using For Life's trifactor formula. And we were actually looking at this super relatable story of a school teacher from Coimbatore named Priya.
Oh, right. Yeah, Priya.
Yeah, she eats well, she exercises, but she said she constantly feels like her family is just, one rainy season behind, especially whenever the weather shifts or like the really busy festival season hits.
Yeah, and it's a very specific kind of quiet fatigue. Like you aren't necessarily dealing with a major illness, but you just feel like you're constantly playing catch up with your own life.
Exactly. Always one step behind.
Right. And getting ahead of that curve really requires rethinking what we actually put into our bodies, which, interestingly enough, takes us back to this pretty remarkable discovery from 1949. Transfer factors.
Okay, wait, 1949. Usually when you say wellness supplement, my brain immediately goes to like vitamin C or herbs or maybe probiotics. Are transfer factors just, another version of those?
Well, no, not at all, actually. I mean, they were tiny immune messenger molecules.
Okay, like a protein.
Basically, yeah. They're made up of a very specific sequence of 44 amino acids. And in nature, you actually find them in cow colostrum and chicken egg yolk.
Oh, colostrum, like a mother's first milk.
Exactly. Their sole purpose in nature is to basically pass on biological intelligence from one organism to another. It's much like a mother giving her newborn like a crash course in immunity.
Wow. Okay, I get where it comes from naturally, but how does a tiny 44 amino acid chain actually pass on intelligence? That just sounds a bit abstract to me.
Think of these molecules like a tiny USB drive, loaded with threat profiles.
A USB drive for your cells.
Yeah, totally. When they interact with your cells, they essentially plug in and download the memory of past immune battles. They carry this information so your body doesn't have to just learn everything from scratch.
Okay, so how does that USB drive actually get delivered in this specific For Life product? Because I'm assuming we aren't just like drinking raw colostrum every morning.
No, definitely not. So the trifactor formula delivers 600 milligrams of transfer factor per serving.
Okay.
And it does this using a proprietary blend of 3 extracts. There's ultrafactor, ovofactor, and nanofactor.
Got it.
Structurally, these components are designed to support your immune system through 4 distinct functions. They're known as the 4 R's: recognize, respond, remember, and regulate.
Hold on. Regulate sounds just a bit vague. Does that just mean it's boosting my immune system? Because honestly, sometimes you don't want an overactive immune system, triggering allergies or inflammation.
Yeah, and that is such a critical distinction here. It's really not about artificially boosting or just blindly blasting the heater.
Right.
It's much more like a smart thermostat. So regulating means maintaining a steady, calibrated balance, helping your system recognize a threat, respond appropriately without overreacting, remember it for next time, and then actually power down to baseline.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. But, since immune education is a pretty bold concept, I went looking for the actual credentials.
Good call.
Yeah, and I see the formula is backed by over 80 patents. Plus, it's listed in the U.S. Physician's Desk Reference, the PDR, and it's registered with the FSSAI in India.
Yes. But, we should definitely clarify what that actually means.
Right, yeah. It means it's a documented dietary supplement meant to just run quietly in the background, right? It's not a medical drug approval.
Exactly. And that's a really important line to draw. I mean, we aren't doctors, and it is always worth checking with yours. This product does not treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Right.
It is designed to complement what you're already doing. But looking at the research, there was this 2024 feasibility trial published in Current Issues in Molecular Biology, and they tested this exact composition.
Oh, right, where they observed those measurable changes in immune activity biomarkers within just 2 hours.
Yes, just 2 hours. And they also mentioned a study showing an increase in salivary IgA after 4 weeks.
Okay, let's unpack that for a second. Salivary IgA is basically your immune system's first line of defense in your mouth and throat. Right.
Exactly.
So like a bouncer at the front door.
I love that analogy. Yeah, exactly like a bouncer.
Yeah.
But with appropriate scientific humility, we do always have to note that these are preliminary findings from controlled studies.
Right.
They show biological effects in a lab setting, which is super compelling, but they don't guarantee a specific personal outcome for you.
So for you listening right now, it really comes down to building a small, sustainable daily habit
Hmm.
rather than, looking for a quick fix. And they do offer a 30-day satisfaction guarantee, so you can just try it without the pressure.
Yeah, and what's great about how this works locally is you don't have to navigate it alone. I mean, in India, it's so natural to just send a WhatsApp message to figure things out.
Totally.
There's actually an advisor in Coimbatore named Ramachandran TM. People just call him Ram. You can literally just drop him a message on WhatsApp. His number is +91 93859 88959.
Wow, that's super convenient.
It is. It's a genuine, zero-pressure way to just get a personal recommendation. And he speaks Tamil, Malayalam, Hindi, and English.
It's just really nice to have a real conversation instead of blindly hitting add to cart.
Oh, absolutely.
So we'll leave you with this to mull over today. What would your daily wellness routine actually look like if you treated your immune system like a student needing daily education, rather than a soldier you only call upon during a sudden emergency?